Okay, so listen to me now. I want to talk about the spirituality that is behind trading. This is something that once you get this one, you even understand now why the majority, it seems as if, and it's actually like that, whereby the majority, they are still experiencing hardship. This thing, this concept of hardship, it didn't start in trading. Before even trading was introduced, in life in general and financially in general, the majority of people are struggling. Don't think that maybe I think it's only in trading. I think it's only in trading where the majority are failing. No, it didn't start there. Just in case, just in case, just in case you think it started in trading. No, this thing, it started before you were even born, before you even thought to be born. That's when it began. So I want you to pay as much attention as possible. You will realize now that knowledge is the true money. The real money that anyone has is the knowledge about that money. The real money that anyone, even if it's Bill Gates, even if it's Warren Buffett, bring Bill Gates here. The real money that he has is not the paper that is in his pocket, but the amount of knowledge that he has gathered, that he now has concerning that money. So most of you, your problem, you are busy chasing the paper. Yet the paper is not it's not even the real money. And what happens now is when you keep chasing the paper will keep running away from you because you don't have a representative of itself in you. The representative of that paper in you is knowledge, understanding, knowledge, understanding, knowledge, understanding. So let's come to trading now. The majority, 90%, if not 95, 90%, 90%. The reason why 90%, they struggle like this. Then only a small percentage seem to be flourishing trading-wise. Flourishing, I'm talking about flourishing. Right. I want you to pay as much attention as possible. Once you get this one, okay. So, first things first. Let me try by all means to slow down so that I don't leave out some points that are so relevant because of excitement. Right. So, I want you to listen to me now. I said, remember the point that I said in the beginning, that this thing didn't start in trading, whereby the majority are struggling and the few are flourishing. It didn't start there. It didn't start there. It didn't start there. Even if we leave trading, even if we rub trading out of the picture and we go to life in general, it's the same numbers, same similar numbers. The majority is facing a very rough ground, whereas the minority, they seem to be floating and they seem to be, flowing financially. Right. The reason behind that, point number one, there's a lack of a certain knowledge. Lack of certain knowledge, right? That's point number one. Point number two, there's something that the poor know. There's something that poor people know that is not consistent with riches, which is poor knowledge or poor people's knowledge. Then number three now, there's something that the rich now, which are the ones that are flourishing, there's something that they know, which is consistent with the riches, that these ones, they don't know. Number four, which is the final ruling point, there is something that everyone who is making it, everyone who is succeeding, or everyone who is successful, trading-wise, whatever industry-wise, they are in alignment in alignment with principles, in alignment with the principles, with the rules or with the laws that govern success. Right, let me slow down on that one because that's the very most important point of them all. What am I saying? I'm saying, have you ever noticed that the laws of nature or the laws of life, if you know that they are laws of life, unless you don't know, if you didn't know, now you know that they are laws. This earth, the way it was designed, was designed and pegged with laws to make sure that there is order. So, have you ever noticed that the law of gravity, whether you are black, whether you're white, whether you're brown, whether you're pink, whatever color, skin color you are, whatever age that you are, whatever gender that you are, it doesn't care about all of that. Whether you are a graduate or you're not a graduate, whether you are a trader or you're not a trader, when it comes to the law of gravity, if you jump right now, the law of gravity, according to the law of gravity, you have to come back down. Whether you're a trader or you're not a trader. Are we in agreement there? Or has any one of you tried to jump and they didn't come back down? Are we in agreement on that one? You guys, you're moving slow now. You are responding slow. That's why you're slowing me down. Are we in agreement there on that simple point? That the law of gravity, whether you're a trader or you're not a trader, if you jump, you have to fall down.
True, Mr. Mike.
Yes, you're true.
Yes, you respond. You have to respond now. You have to respond so that we move together. So, the same way, that same way in which the law of gravity is no respecter of industry. It doesn't care whether you're a trader or you're not a trader. It's the same way now also. The laws of success work. The laws of success, if you don't understand them, whether you're a trader or you're not a trader, if you don't understand them, if you don't know them, number one. Number two, if you don't understand them, they work whether you know them or you don't know them. Them themselves, they will keep working day and night. Even if you change the country that you're staying in right now, the laws of success, they are no respecter of all of that. They don't care which nation you are staying in. They don't care which skin color, what age, so what happens now? Most of the 90% now, these 90% of traders, they are also the part of the 90% of the people in the world now. They're also a part of the major 90%. This is a minor 90%. The major 90% is the one that those ones in the world. Right. So what these guys are lacking, these traders, 90% of traders, not only are they lacking, who is this one now? Not only are they lacking in terms of trading, knowledge, and understanding, right? But they also lack in terms of understanding financial success laws. Once you manage to deal with these two, there is no way. Financial freedom, there's no way it cannot come to you. Once you have worked on these two, lack of knowledge and understanding of the market, and also lacking the knowledge of financial success laws and understanding them. So you will realize that now. You will realize that the majority, as I said, the 90%, they lack the proper knowledge and the understanding. Number two, not only of the market, but also of financial success or the laws that govern financial success. That's why now you realize that someone who has this side of knowledge, whereby you have an understanding of financial laws or the laws that govern financial success, right? That person, it's so easy for them to acquire this other side. But the danger of this is someone who has started to accumulate this one, they might go on without having this one. And that will result in total failure. There's no way you will make it when, in as much as you have got that knowledge and understanding of the market, whilst you don't have knowledge or awareness of financial success law or laws that govern financial success, when you don't know them, those ones, and don't understand them, you can still keep on blowing accounts, keep on not realizing consistent profitability, and ultimately not realizing financial freedom, simply because you also lack you now lack on this other side, which is a lack of the knowledge that governs financial success. So now, the real important thing now is, the real important point now is, once you start working on the knowledge and understanding, this is where the money is. Most of you think the money is the money is going to the chat and drawing whatever you're drawing. No. Once you have accumulated this proper knowledge and proper understanding of the market and also understanding of the laws that govern. So the danger of just accumulating this side is you can even make money today, right? Make money today, make money tomorrow. But that person might not realize a consistent flow of keeping on making money every single day, because you discover one of the days they will violate the laws that govern financial success, because they don't know them. There's no way you can violate something that you know. So it means the reason behind them violating the laws is because they don't know anything. So what am I saying? I'm simply saying, go back to the drawing board. Once you go back to the drawing board, start to identify and start to gather the proper knowledge and the proper understanding. Knowledge and understanding, those are two different things. Knowledge is a shallow, it's on the surface. Understanding, you get it on the deeper side of things. You get it on the deeper side of things, which comes through repetition. Understanding, it dwells in the subconscious part of our brain. Understanding, it dwells on the subconscious part of our brain. Knowledge, it can dwell both on the conscious and the subconscious. But the danger of knowledge when it's on the surface, which is the conscious side of your brain, is that it can easily disappear because of our busy schedules, our busy day-to-day lives. Our conscious mind is so busy with so many things. So if your trading knowledge is simply still on the surface, which is the conscious side of your brain, you still have a lot to work on. So up until you download the proper knowledge into your subconscious mind, that's when you start to build what is called understanding. Understanding is where you know beyond what you know. Understanding is when you now know beyond what you now know. People are not getting me. Understanding, once you understand the market, you know the market beyond what you know about the market. So once you have built these two successfully, and so long the proper knowledge and understanding is now in the subconscious mind, you will never forget. There's no way you can ever forget. There's no way you can ever forget that if I'm at this particular zone, this is what happens. If we are here, this is what happens. There's no way you can forget now, which is good. Once you have built this side is also as much more important as this side. Because if you have this one only and you don't have this one, this success that you start to experience here, it might not be that permanent because of lacking this side of knowledge, which is the knowledge of the financial success laws that govern financial success. One of the major, let me just give you some of the major laws. Major laws. Right. One major law is like attracts like. This is a law. Like attracts like. What this simply means now in terms of trading, in terms of finances, what this simply means, it simply means if you lack knowledge and understanding, which is an inward thing, right? Which is something that you acquire on the inside. You don't acquire knowledge and understanding from the outside. You acquire it from the inside. So once you lack that inside, there is no way you experience an abundance of money in trading outside whilst inside you have a scarcity of knowledge and understanding. Let me slow down on this one. If inside, which is where knowledge and understanding dwells, there is still a scarcity or a lack or a shortage in terms of proper knowledge and proper understanding. If inside of you right now, as I'm talking to you, if there's still a lack of proper knowledge and proper understanding of the market, as well as financial success laws, right? If there's still a lack there, you are going to experience the same lack even outwardly, no matter how much force you apply outwardly. Let me slow down once again. I'm saying, no matter how much money you want to make in trading, I want to make it, you will scratch your head up until you die. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. Most of you will sweat up until you die, and you sweat with nothing. Up until the day you will listen, you will listen, get knowledge and understanding. Hear me and hear me well. If there is a certain lack inside of you, which is where knowledge and understanding dwells, no matter how much time, how many times, how much you want to realize financial freedom outwardly, because financial freedom, you realize it outwardly, right? That's what most of you know. You only think that financial freedom, it's when I now have the money in my hands. That's what you think. But that's not the full answer. That's not the full correct answer. The full correct answer is, do you know that financial freedom, before you even experience it outwardly, you must have experienced it inwardly? Because whatever is inside, this same law, it can be interpreted in so many ways. Someone can come and tell you, like, as within, so without. As within, so without. This is same thing. They can interpret it in so many different ways, but they are saying one thing. They are simply saying, so long there's a lack inside, you experience lack on the outside. That confusion that you're experiencing on the market inwardly is also the same confusion that you experience financially. People are not getting me now. Right. Most of you are busy chasing money. I want to make money where? When you don't have what money, what even money wants, you don't have it. The money that you're saying, I want to make money out of the market. The money that you're saying, I want to make money out of the market. It's even looking at you and it's feeling pity for you. Because you don't have you don't have that thing where money can dwell on. Money dwells on knowledge and understanding. If you don't have that knowledge of that money and understanding of that money, there is no way to come to you. Forget and smile. No matter how much you want it, you keep on wanting up until you even give up on the market. So that's the first major law. I tried to summarize a bit, but so that I move on to the next ones. That's the first major law that you must know. So all those results that you're busy experiencing in trading, they are simply a reflection of the real cause of your trouble. The real cause of your trouble is inwardly. If you're experiencing a lot of confusion on the market, if we give you a chart right now and you confuse us like thoroughly, it means inside of you there's a lot of confusion. What you are now doing outwardly, you're simply reflecting to us what is inside. Once there is now clarity inside of you in terms of knowledge and understanding of the market, that's when you start to see also clarity in terms of the money that you start to make in trading. It will start to be clear. It will start to be clear, so open, so transparent, and it will be so permanent. So, another law number 2, which also comes from law number 1. Number 2 also comes from law number 1. Number 2, we're talking about the same thing that we're talking about in number 1, but it's now in a different perspective, whereby negative people or negative traders, let me refer to traders, Negative traders will always experience negative results. Always. That's a law. It's a law. It's a law of nature. It's a law of life. Negative people, negative traders, they will always experience negative results. If you are a negative trader, if you are negative, there's no way you can ever have positive results. The money that you're saying, guys, I want to make money out of the market. It's not a negative thing. When you are negative, you're actually opposing and repelling that money that you want to make away from you. Hey, you guys are not getting me now. I think I should stop this. I think I should stop now. You guys you're not getting anything here. You're not getting anything here.
I know we do. We are listening.
Yeah. I feel like you're not getting me. You're not getting me.
We are flowing with you, Mr. Mike. It's just that you went too deep, but we understand exactly what you're trying to say to us.
A negative trader. A negative trader. How do you describe a negative trader? How do you describe a negative trader? You describe them, you see them by being pessimistic. They have lost hope, no hope that they'll ever realize financial freedom. That's how you identify a negative trader. A negative trader, they start their week drained, no energy to work, or no energy to even analyze, or no energy to even go back to the chart. They lack even confidence in themselves and even what they are doing. They even lack confidence in the industry that they're in itself. Whereby you're a trader, but you don't even believe in trading itself. You're a trader, but you don't even believe in trading itself. What do you expect out of that? What do you expect if you are a trader who doesn't even believe in trading itself? What do you expect to come out of that? Most of you are there. Most of you are there on that side. You are there on that side where you are traders, but you don't even believe in trading. How do you expect to experience positive results whilst you are on the negative side of things? Remember what I said on point number 1. Like attracts like. If you're a negative trader, you experience negative. Those are laws. You can decide to fight what I'm telling you, but go ahead and fight. But those are laws that you can never fight. You can never fight and go against laws. Most of you are going against laws. The confusion that you're experiencing on the market, that's a negative thing, which also results in negative results. Blowing accounts, those are negative results, which are emanating from negative traders. Negative traders, these are people of ignorance. You, being a man of ignorance, you are simply also in the same category as negative traders. Once you develop yourself, you realize that the real money in trading, some of these points, I'm trying to be so careful now, because a lot of people might not want you to hear what you are now hearing now. Once you start working on your state of being or your state of mind, you start to see even your results changing. Whereby, if you were a negative trader before, and you start working on that negative side of you being a negative trader, you realize as you are becoming a positive trader, clarity on the market, it's a positive thing. Accuracy on the market, it's a positive thing. Making profit on the market, it's a positive thing. Financial freedom that you are wanting, it's a positive thing. Positivity or optimism on the market, having energy, is a positive thing. Having hope, that you have that feeling. You've ever had a feeling whereby you are at a place or you are at an environment and just you have a feeling that it will work out. That feeling that you can't even describe what it is. That is an element of hope that is still in there, that you still have. Those things are positive. All those things that I mentioned, those are positive things, which only come to positive people or positive traders. Even, do you know, no matter how many times I come to knock on your mind or on your brain, no matter how many times I can come to try to force knowledge, trading knowledge into your brain, so long you as an individual, you're a negative trader, no matter how many times I try to knock, showing you the same thing 100 times, 500 times, because of the state of trader that you are, you will not get any of my points that I'll be stating. Why? Because you are in a negative state of being. And when you're in a negative state of being, it blocks certain elements in your brain that are in charge of knowledge and understanding. They are blocked when you are negative. The moment you just become negative, you just become pessimistic. The moment you just start to lose hope, the moment you just start to be negative, you start to lose energy. It blocks certain elements that are in charge of knowledge and understanding on your brain. This is a state whereby no matter how many courses that you attend, you keep attending courses after courses after courses, it won't work for you. For you, it won't work because of the state of a trader that you are. The state of trader that you are, it also determines how the information that is being given to you, how long it can take to saturate up until it dwells and is now well understood. It also determines ultimately your performance. How you perform on the market is directly connected to your state of being as a trader. Ha! Guys, are we together here? Are we together, or I'm now confusing you now?
We understand.
Yeah, we are together, Mr. Mike.
Right. So, what am I saying? What am I saying here? What am I saying overall? Overall, what am I saying? I'm simply saying you are in an industry. You want to make money. You want to make money. You want to make money, which is not an issue, right? But let's now ask you now questions now, based on your wanting to make money. Do you have the correct environment for money, or the correct house for the money to stay in? Money is a positive thing. That's why you see even the Bible, they say money answers all things. There is no way you can answer all things if you're negative. Come on. Money is a positive thing on its own, right? So it being a positive thing like that, you wanting it, you want a positive thing, which is a positive result. There is no way you can get a positive thing and a positive result if you are negative. The moment you are negative and you want and you chase after money, you keep chasing after money up until you go to the graveyard. Even if you're a trader, and you're a negative trader who is chasing after money, you keep chasing it. Why? There is a certain level of knowledge and understanding that you will never reach so long you remain a negative trader. There are certain deeper mysteries on the market that you never, you can even take a decade, you never get there up until you change your state of being into becoming because once you start being a positive trader now, those elements in your brain that are in charge of knowledge and understanding, they also open like this. Once they now open, they can now reach out to certain levels or certain depths of knowledge and understanding that you were not aware of. Oh, this is why. Most of you will realize that if you work on this issue that I'm addressing now, which is your state of being, you being a negative person or a positive person, once you work on this, you realize that the next time you attend the end of my Zoom sessions, you actually, the way you get the knowledge and the understanding that will be spoken there, you understand it quicker than before. You will start to see, it will start to make sense now. The reason why it's making sense now, it's not because it wasn't making sense all this while. It was making all sense. It was making sense all this while, but the only thing that was not making sense, the only thing that was wrong was that you, according to your state of being, it had blocked certain levels, certain elements in your brain that are in charge of knowledge and understanding. They have been blocked. So if they have been blocked, no matter how much I try to foster knowledge and understanding into your brain, into that brain that has blocked elements of knowledge and understanding in you, no matter how much we try to put it in, so long it hasn't opened. And what only opens it up is when you change your state of being from being negative to being positive. I can go on and on and on. That's why you see, even the Bible says, "As a man thinketh, so is he." If you are negative, if you focus on negative thoughts, you are a negative person. There's no way you can keep on having negative and encountering negative thoughts if you're not a negative person. Negative thoughts are for negative people. Negative thoughts, beliefs, and negative thoughts, negative beliefs, negative feelings, negative results. They are all for negative people. The opposite is also true. Positive thoughts, positive beliefs, they make you a positive person and a positive being, which automatically brings about positive results. Those are laws of life whereby if right now you are busy quarreling and thinking, this guy is now lying, it's because of the state of being that you are in right now. You are on the other side. And once you're on that other side, you won't even understand some of these things. That's why you see the majority of traders, they are failing. Even if a lot of information is being presented to them, which is only trading based, right? A lot of good information is being presented to them trading based. But why do they seem to keep on struggling? Why does it seem like the more information on trading that they're being given is the more that they're draining and going down and going down? It's because those same people that are giving you the trading knowledge, they're also not aware of what is making them to flourish. They are operating at an unconscious competence level. An unconscious competent trader. This is a trader who is making money on the market successfully, but they can't explain. They are performing very well, but they can't explain. They can't pinpoint exactly what is really the source of their being able to compete successful on the market, which is what I'm telling you now. Once you understand this, whereby you understand that life on its own, it was designed like you can't fight what I'm telling you now. The more you fight it, the more you experience hardship. Up until the day you come to acceptance. The day you come to acceptance and change that element that I'm telling you to change. Most of you wish that you had this 10 years ago. You so wish that I wish I had this 10 years ago. There was no way you were going to be broke today. So, what am I saying in summary? In summary, I'm simply saying your state of being as a trader is very, very important to your trading results. The results that you experience in trading, they are not separate from your state of being. Don't think that your results are separate from yourself. If you come from a cursed family, if you are cursed, your results will be cursed. You are blessed, your results will be blessed. You can't separate the two, the results of the person and the person. They are inseparable. Your results are connected to yourself. If you're a negative person, you experience negative result. Positive people, positive result. So, in summary, I'm simply saying, start to be so careful about the thoughts that you are, the words, the feelings, the beliefs that you have been holding on to. whether concerning trading, concerning money, concerning trading, concerning money, concerning you realizing financial freedom. Certain thoughts, certain words that you keep on saying that are opposing what you are wanting, start to eliminate them from your vocabulary. Words like Forex trading is hard. Totally erase that word from your vocabulary. Keep on saying that. If you want, keep on saying that. If you want to keep on saying that. Show me your results after you keep on saying that. Show me the results will be connected. The more you say Forex trading is hard, the more you think about it, the more you believe that is now hard. And the more you now believe it's hard, your brain is listening to you while you're saying all those things. And as your brain is listening, if you tell your brain that this thing doesn't work or this thing is hard, your brain will make it even harder. Because your subconscious mind of your brain is in charge of multiplying whatever you give it. It's like a woman. If you give it a word, it will give you back a sentence. Give it a sentence, it will give you a page. So if you give your subconscious mind negative words, negative thoughts, negative beliefs concerning a subject, for example, concerning trading in this case, concerning trading and concerning making money in trading, if you give it negative thoughts, Forex trading is hard. Forex trading is so hard, so difficult. Once you have done that, it will multiply that hardship. And the danger now of that is that the subconscious mind does not rest. It works day and night. It works day and night to give you what you've given it. Your subconscious mind works day and night to multiply back what you've given it and give it back to you. If you give it negativity, it will multiply that negativity and give it back to you times 10. If you come and say Forex trading is hard, you think about it, you focus on that, you believe that, your subconscious mind will pick that up. Once it picks that up, it will multiply that and give you a whole lot of confusion on the market that you actually agree and say, indeed, this thing is hard. I was very true. I was very correct there when I said it's hard. This is all a mental. We're living a life of manifestation. That's the life that we are living. We're living a life of energy, a life of frequencies, a life of vibration. We're living a life of creation. That's the nature in which we are. That's the nature in which we were made. We are creation beings. If you didn't know, we are all creation beings. That's why it is said we are created in the image of God. God is a creator. If you are created in the image of a creator, you're also a creator. You create, you create what you want. You don't chase after it. No. What I'm telling you now, guys, I know most of you right now, this is new. It's deep, it's too deep, too new. Don't make a big mistake and run away from such deep mysteries like this because of the confusion that you might be experiencing now in your head. Don't make the big mistake of running away from such. That state of uncomfortability that you're experiencing is the negative you that is feeling uncomfortable. So if you run away, it means you keep on being negative. But if you stay in such an environment like this, that's where you see that negative aspect of yourself. Bit by bit, it will fade away, and the positive one will start to rise. Once that one start to rise, the rest is history. There is no way you cannot realize financial freedom in trading. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, pay attention to what I'm telling you now. There is a huge reason why it's only, that's why you even see the numbers here. If I had said I'm going to analyze NASDAQ, I'm going to analyze gold, right now it would be more than 50 people. But because of the depths of that's why the numbers, that's why you see the numbers. Don't forget the numbers. That's why it's a very few of you that are listening to this now. It is this very same few of you that will also start to experience financial freedom in trading. And not those rest. There are more than 700, if not 900 people in the groups there. But only less than 10% are here. It's this, guys, it's the same things that you experience even when money is now being made on the market. It is only those less than 10% that will make that money. Not everyone there. So, guys, in summary, I'm simply saying, start to be so careful about your words, your thoughts, your beliefs concerning trading, concerning you in trading, and you when it comes to making money in trading. Be so careful. Words are not just words. If you thought words are just words, I feel so pity for you. If you think words are just words, that's why you are in the state that you are in now. If you can trace the state that you are in now, the condition or the result that you are in now, we can trace it back all the way to the words that you have been speaking, the thoughts that you have been thinking, the feelings that you have been feeling, the imaginations of poverty that you have been holding onto. We can trace it all. It's all connected. It's not even a coincidence. The way you are so broke today, it's connected to what you were saying, what you were thinking, what you were feeling, what you were focusing on. Your focus was on poverty. Your focus was on hardship. Your focus was on lack. And once you focus more on that, you become that. And you experience that. I tell my wife that be careful of what we say with our mouth. And Forex, be so careful. Be so careful. This knowledge that I'm giving you, there are people that are using this knowledge, but at an unconscious level, whereby you find yourself being a positive trader, but at an unconscious level, whereby you wake up and say, this thing will work out. I will make it in trading. You're a positive trader, but you are not aware. The danger of that one is if they are shaken, let's say if a wind comes and shakes that person, it's easy for them to jump to the negative side of things. But someone who now is conscious of what really brings the money, like you can't, there's no way now. You can't be defeated on the market anymore. There is no way you can fail when you are listening to such, when you now have been exposed to mysteries like this. There is no way, trust me. So, guys, in summary, I'm saying, start to be so careful. The next time you think of saying, I'm broke, before you even utter that word, be so careful. The more you say you're broke, the more you think about being broke, the more you feel broke, the more you imagine yourself being broke, and the more you experience being broke. Why? Because all these things, they are connected. They will lead you to even act in a way that will make you broke. Start to be so careful. So the money that you have been saying, I want money, I want to realize financial freedom out of the market. Start to be intentional in all aspects of it. In all aspects of it, I'm saying in terms of your words. In terms of your words, be so careful now. Stop saying I'm broke and start saying the opposite, which is what you are wanting. You want to be rich. Once you say I am rich, whilst you're not rich, let me show you the psychology there of that. If you say I'm a rich trader and someone says I'm a poor trader or a broke trader, who is lying, who is not lying? Who is lying there, who is not lying? Okay, it depends now with which perspective you are using. Remember what I said in the beginning. You are creators. You create your world. So no one is lying there. None of those two people is lying. The one who is saying they are broke, they will be broke. Because based on the inward ability that we've all been given, if you say you are broke, you have to be broke according to the law. If you say you are rich, you have to be rich. You have to be rich. So you discover that by the time you start working on your words, on your thoughts, start focusing more on abundance. Start focusing on start focusing more on what you are wanting. You want to make more money. Start to focus on more money. Start to speak more money. Start to think more money. Start to imagine more money. Once you keep on doing that, even your actions, the way you're going to act from there is going to emanate from a perspective of more money, which will automatically bring more money to you. The clarity on the market that you are lacking, it dwells on the positive side of you. It dwells on the positive state of your being, not on the negative side of your being. The money that you want to make, the financial freedom that you're saying on financial freedom, it doesn't dwell on the negative side of things. It doesn't dwell on the negative side of you, which is so down, which is so lack energy. You don't have hope. You are speaking negative left, right, and center. Does this thing work? Will this thing ever work? That's a state of doubt, which is a negative thing. You keep on experiencing negativity. So, guys, I think I'll end here. Anyone with a question, comment, or compliment based on this last segment? Talk to me. Anyone with a question, comment, or compliment based on what we just spoke last now?
Personally, what you are saying, it makes more sense to me. As like the first time I joined your classes around what one was it? Around, I think, the last 2 months. It was difficult to comprehend thing. I remember there was this class on TikTok, the section there. You spoke about the programming, and then I tried to reflect on that, and I found that no, what we are even saying now is it's related to it, and I came in now, and I found that what you've been teaching and what I've been seeing so far, the YouTube videos, they make more sense to me. I found it easier. And I also wanted to ask you, like, every time you are viewing the charts, what is your attitude? Like, the purpose of it? Because at first, on my side, I wanted to make money badly, but now there was this change of attitude that says within that I'm viewing these charts. I want to learn. I don't want to make money, but I want to learn. And then since there was this change of perception, I found it easier. That's all that I have to say, and I realize that it has to do with like programming that you talk about. It is more deeper than we thought. It's you see, I realize that what separates the poor from the rich, it's just the state of mind,
Yes.
and that is what I'm working on now.
Yes. Everything else that they end up doing, it's emanating from that one thing. The way you behave, the way you perform on the market, it's all emanating from that state of mind. It's all emanating from that. Even the way you'll be so confused on the market, it's all emanating from that one point. The way people give up now on themselves in living in trading, it's all emanating from the state of mind. Are we together? Others, let me hear from you. Those are powerful words, sir. Powerful words. I hear you so clearly. Others, talk to me.
Yeah, Mr. Mike.
Yes.
The gentleman that was speaking now, he's so true. I have 2 years in this industry, and my wife knows. We will always fight that, hey, you are taking all the money and you are blowing in the accounts. You are taking all the money, you are busy feeding the trading, you are not making any money. But since after I started listening to you on TikTok, that has changed how I trade. It has changed how I go to the charts. The way I was approaching the chart, it was very wrong. Now I've changed all of that, and now I'm a profitable trader, and I'm doing profits like nobody else. I don't know what really changed, but I think the concept or the mind that I'm now approaching my trading industry with, the main thing that I must thank you is that I remember one session on TikTok where you told us you must invite God in each and every time when you are approaching your charts. Your life will never be the same. And exactly, it hasn't. So I just want to thank you on that one.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. You know, just to expand on that point, God is not a negative being, if you didn't know. When we say have God, what we are simply saying is the more time you spend with negative people or negative beings, right? You become a product of the people that you spend more time with. If you spend more time with negative people, you become a negative person. Once you become a negative person, you experience negative results. Spend more time with positive people, you become a positive person. Once you've become a positive person, you experience positive results. God is a positive person on his own, full of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, full of hope, full of everything. Every positive thing that you can ever think of is packed with all of that. So imagine when you involve such a positive being inside your trading, it means automatically you bit by bit you become positive as well. Once you have become that, you experience positive results because all the knowledge and clarity that you ever want on the market is found in him. Right. So anyone else? Anyone else? Powerful points, gentlemen, that you are mentioning. Powerful points that you're stating. Anyone else with anything to say?
Mr. Mike, can I add something?
Yes.
The thing that I've observed is that from us many traders is that we 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 don't like to take like a responsibility. That's number one. And you see, I realized that you see in the market there, the market like it's more like a possibility. You see, because it is not moved by us. You always say that no, it is moved by institutions, isn't it? And it will be manipulated. We are not in control. We are trying like to speculate movements. So like sometimes when we win, you see it's like it's difficult when like you lose every time. And like at the same time like we don't want to be responsible, like be like I lost this because I did the wrong analysis. I lost this because like I was not in control of the market. So like we have developed this mentality of want to control everything. Do you get me? And like we also we don't like to take responsibility. We want to be responsible. So like the moment like we lose, we have to blame someone. The moment we lose, we're like, no, Mr. Mike has given this signal, but the problem is that I've put in my like my my self stop and I was taken out too soon. But it was correct. But the problem is that no, Mr. Mike is like analyzing from high time frame, so I'm having problems with interest. So like it is those types of reason that make us make things so hard to progress. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. That's so true. That's so true. So imagine now you don't want to be responsible all the way. All you want is to make money. How do you make money if you're not responsible? Because if you make, if by any chance you make money and you're not a responsible being, that money can easily get away from you. You can easily lose that money because you're not responsible. So even you as traders, you have this element whereby you don't want to be responsible. That's why I always encourage you that ultimately, honestly, the truth is, if ever there's any opportunity presented, go for the knowledge and understanding. Go for the skill. Signals, whatever, those are for irresponsible people. People who do not take responsibility. People who don't want to take full ownership of their trading and ultimately full ownership of their financial results in trading. Those are people that can go for those things. But once you not want to take full ownership of how much you are making, when you are making it, go for the skill, go for the knowledge. Are we together, gentlemen? Anyone else with a point to mention before we close? Anyone else with anything to say before we close? So please go back and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, rewatch, you get more understanding. You gain more understanding, more understanding, more understanding, up until you reach a state whereby trading itself, it will become second nature to you. Don't listen to those people who tell you trading is hard. Anything in life, it's only hard depending on who is dealing with that thing. So it's the state of the person that determines whether something is hard or it's not hard. If you want it to be hard, it can be hard. So be so careful about people who say that trading is hard. Be so careful about those people. Their state of being is totally wrong. There's nothing hard in this world. There's nothing hard or difficult in this world.